chat yet. If you're chatting, give me a hot sec. All right, here we are. If I do big cubes, I might have to like adjust where the camera looks because I saw them on my lap. But for now, I think this should work. Let me set up and then we can start. What event should I do? I've been doing a lot of square one, so maybe I'll do that. But I think I'm gonna start with clock. Because nobody's watching, so I don't have to be embarrassed. That might low-key be enough clock for the day. I forgot people were like, some of like people are going back to school now, right? So I feel like my audience is probably in school. Oops. 590? Any score reference? I don't know why I like threw that clock so aggressively. I like wanted to set it down to like look and see if anyone was watching stream as. Whoa, wait, that was cool. Okay, lock in. Bro, I was like dead ass an 8. What's up, Jack? Hi, Jack. I think I'm gonna switch to 4x4 because I'm warming up now that I want to stop doing clock. Clock is still like, even after clock gets removed, I still am gonna like practice it, but like just to get my hands warm for other events. Because it's like really, really good at that. I don't know. Well, it's getting, I won't have to compete in it like after Worlds, I'm not even gonna have to compete in it, so it doesn't really matter if my clock is like broken, you know what I'm saying? I got fired from my job today. But it was not my fault. It was like an honorable discharge. I work for like a place that's like really illegal. Like it's just a school, but it's like a really illegal school. And apparently, because I'm 19, I'm not supposed to work there. And we just got audited by DCS, and they found out that they employed a 19-year-old, so I can't work there anymore. But I was only gonna work there for a couple more days anyway, so I don't really care. dude, that last layer took like 6 seconds and I didn't even get oil already. It is August 25th. You are so correct. I cannot wait. I am very bored right now, like all the time. Like, I pretty much just cube all day when I'm not at work, and now that I got honorably discharged, holy fuck, this solve is really bad. I'm like actually gonna have nothing to do all day, and it's gonna make me depressed. So, I'm really happy I'm going back, and I can just have like school to focus on and care about. And it's also gonna be my first semester as an econ major, and I'm really excited for my econ classes, like very excited, because that's like what I'm actually interested in. I was majoring in data science because it originally seemed like a better, well, it's not about the Midwest. As far as cubing, I would rather cube in the Midwest than Mid-Atlantic. I like the Midwest community more than the Mid-Atlantic one. I just think it's because the comps are better mostly, and all my friends are here. But in terms of like where I'd want to live, I love living in New York, and also all my friends are there. So yeah, like all my IRL friends. I have not talked to anybody from my high school since graduating, by the way, which is like high-key really depressing. Cause like, not that I really, like, I already just like didn't have any friends in high school. Like, I actually didn't. But it's also like, damn, like I'm gonna have no like social overlap from those two phases of my life. So was that phase of my life like, did it matter at like literally at all? Probably not. Which is like, damn. Well, Feeder is like an IRL friend, like he is my best friend, but he's still a cubing friend. Like, I just mean like friends that I would just like hang out with and do something that's not cubing because they don't know how to cube. And like my best friend that's not like a cubing person is, they're all in New York. Should I make now that don't work at Growing Minds Educational Services LLC anymore, should I make like a video on the second channel with all my whack work stories from that place? I could make a really banger video about that job, I think. Should I do that? Okay, thanks, Jack. Okay, never mind. So I actually just am talking to nobody now because Jack left. Oops. Who knows? There's still somebody watching. Um. Hi, Zaylin. What's up? I'm doing 4x4. Although, I might switch events. I'm not like partial to doing any event right now, so I'm just doing whatever I feel like. Just kind of why I'm streaming. Okay. Ooh, there is. This is a good scramble. For being a 34, that was like a really high quality salt. It did have Olo parity. It did have Olo parity. But I got the Olo parity like 28. And then I got like soon V-Perm, which is, that's not bad. But, so maybe it wasn't that good of a salt. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass. This is likely. I'm really good at talking out of my ass. I'm fantastic at it. Yeah, that was weird. What event should I do? Does anyone in chat have like event requests? I will practice literally anything right now. Any of the, well, I don't want to do blind because that's like really, well, I can do 3 blind. I don't want to do big blind or multi because that's really boring to stream. I will do anything else though. I'm using Squan. I was learning, I'm like halfway through CSP, so it's like, where's my main Squan? Where's my good one? Oh, fuck, it broke. God damn it. Okay, I have to use this one. My main Squan is broken. I need to order like a GAN or something. I keep forgetting I'm sponsored, so like I should just get a new Squan. But use code Perkins, by the way. Ooh, I know this one. Oh, okay, I didn't flip the fucking... Okay. What's up, VD Edits? I don't think I know this one. Thank you. I average like maybe 10. I have, my PR is 9.5, but that's pretty good for me. This is a bad fist. Okay. It's an evil case. Bro, I fucked up CP. I traced correctly, but I fucked up CP. Hi, Yozy Q's. Ooh, wait, I have an idea. So this is my main Squan. I really hate like using the Squan because it's just like, it's hard to get it to be like a good speed. It's either always like way too fast or way too slow. Because it's like really heavily modded. But the edges have the same mod, so I think I should just be able to swap out the edge. See, this edge is broken. I broke it last night. Or I broke it a while ago, but it was super glued, and then that stopped working. So hold on, I need to get this edge like out. Hold on, we're doing surgery on a square one. Bear with me. Bro, see what I'm trying to deal with? I'm trying to get like the bottom of this edge out. I don't know the best way to do this. I feel like getting this like pen in here is like the strat. Does anybody have any ideas to get this fucking edge out? I feel like maybe if we have the Squan like misaligned and then like get in there. Okay. Oh my god. Wait, I should get out the edge that I'm trying to swap it with first. I should get out this edge. Okay. And then, because this should be it's the same mod. So I feel like I could put this, the magnet might be like a slightly different strength, but I feel like it wouldn't really matter. Although I can't get this like cap off. Oh my god. Yeah, Jack Hamilton, unfortunately or fortunately, depending on your view on Jack Hamilton, is no longer in chat. He did have to go. Right now I'm doing surgery on the square one. I'm trying to remove this broken edge from this square one. And I can't seem to do it. I'm trying to like, oh my god. Oh my god. Anybody got any like pro tips for me? Oh my goodness, I just like, okay. Anybody in chat like a pro MGC Squan user that could help me with this? Don't do that genuinely? What does that mean? Don't break my Squan. It's too late for that. I did already break my Squan. So now I'm trying to get the broken edge out and swap it with another one. But getting the broken piece out is really hard. Oh wait, maybe I need to go at it from the bottom. I don't know why I didn't think about that. There we go. Look at that. See, I broke my, look at that shit, bro. Okay, so now I need to get this edge, and I need to put, I'll need to get a yellow cap on it eventually. But I think we should worry about getting it in there first. Maybe I should loosen the Squan. Yeah, I should loosen the Squan and then tighten it again. Don't mod it. Well, the mod makes it better. The mod makes it better. Definitely do mod it. MGC with no mod is like evil. The breaking it was unrelated to modding it. Breaking it was more related to me being a rough turner. Here, I'm gonna loosen this and then hopefully that'll make it easier to put this in. No, everyone should mod their MGC. Yeah, don't break it. Okay. Okay. Now I just need the cap. Or wait, does it like feel okay? Yeah, I mean like, it feels good the same. Okay, cool. So you get this. Hold on. Our Squan practice will resume once I can get this cap. Oh my god, bro. Bro. I don't have any nails. This is really hard. Fuck. Do I have like a... I wish I had like a knife or like something that was good to like wedge in here. There we go. All right, we are so back. I fixed my swan, guys. Hold on, let me put this swan away. And then... All right, we're so back, dude. You don't even understand. I can probably get like a unbroken piece from a different swan I have for the other one, but... Okay. I'll let you forget how this case works, but I know it, so I'm gonna trace it, and then we'll figure it out later. Hold on. I've done something incorrect. You need to... I forget how this CSP case works. I know it's 2 slices to, Is it like that? I guess, fuck. What's up, Max McGill? I'm learning CSP. It's going. It's going. That would have been like pretty nice if it didn't fuck up CP, but I traced CSP correctly. All right. I mistraced apparently. I want to see if I mistraced or I confused the 2 solutions. It's hard about learning CSP, like when you mess up you don't know what you did. Okay, it was odd parity. I think I confused the two solutions because I think I got Oddberry. I think I treated this as a nice case, and then this in reality is an evil case. So I think I should have gone. I need to unbumblebee the Swan also. Okay, I think this is a nice case. I forget how this case works. Well, I think it's yeah. You pair on the front slash versus the back slash. That's what I thought. Okay. If anyone has any event suggestions, don't hesitate to drop them. I have no goals for this stream. I don't feel like practicing anything in particular. I just felt like shooting, which is exactly why I'm streaming it. Fuck. I'm ass at Swan right now. I'm 13 average. I have sub 10 A 25. What are we doing? I don't think I know this one. Didn't matter. 7-5. Dude, that was really tough. I did a really bullshit cube shape solution that definitely was not optimal. Cause I didn't know the CSP. I don't know full CS. When I don't know the CSP, I usually do a bad cube shape solution. I don't know the CSP either. So I did some BS, and then my whole OBL was M2. Pretty good. And then I got NJ into Ukraine on some BS. Wait. Hold on. That was basically the same thing. I don't know this one. Fuck. Okay, we started 7-5, 8-0, 13-8. Do 5 blind dog. That's funny that you say that because earlier when I asked stream what event I should do, I was like, I'm not streaming big blind or multi because that's boring. And that's still my answer. I'm not gonna do big blind or multi. I'll do anything else. I'll do 3 blind. I'll do FMC even. I'm not doing big blind or multi. I'm a straight. No, I'll do what Pyrians do. I main the Yushin Little Magic. Is my main Pyrian. Bro, knew the answer? Damn. Yeah, no, I main the Yushin Little Magic with the Ezra mod. I do Ezra mod, no washers, weight 5 on everything, a little bit of DNM. That's it. The little bit of DNM is new. I didn't used to do that. I'm expanding my horizons. Don't you even worry about it. Okay, I need to see where I went wrong on this scramble though. Because I was under the impression that I traced that bitch pretty correctly. But the fact that I got parity seems to disagree with this. Okay, I did mistrace, but I did the right solution for the tracing I got, so there was a small win in there somewhere. Okay. Alright, we're counting 8-0, 11-4. Oh, this is not gonna lie, do I know this case? Evidently not, but okay, this is right 5-1 line. Oh, I don't know this case. Okay, we're gonna learn a CS, we're gonna learn a case. The Moyu Maglev Pyraminx, I don't think it's that good, but I think it's better than most people think it is. Like, I think most people, like, really hate the Maglev Weilong, and I personally prefer it to the non-Maglev version, but that's a really uncommon opinion. So, yeah, I don't think it's that bad. It's, like, not the best, but I don't think it's as bad as most people think it is. 4x4, yeah, I like it. I like 5x5 more, but I like 4x4. It's pretty tough. It's just, yeah. Okay, that looks hard. I'm not gonna learn this right now. We're just not doing CSV for this case. Alright, this is left 4-2 line. This is a good case. Bro, I mistraced again? Are we dead? But, bro. Am I this buns? Am I this ass? Okay. Even parity. That's what I got. I got even parity. Did I do it wrong? Oh, wait, I did do it wrong. Cause this is a by maths convention, this is a nice case, not an evil case. And I think I approached it as if it was a nice case. Okay, I still got a bad time. Let's switch events. What should we do? Let's do Pyrrha until anybody gives me an idea. Yeah, I use a Cubicle Pro Shop, like the SE one that they made. I don't have the UV one. Funny story, I actually stole this from Steven Wintringham on accident. I used to have like no good Squan, so I went to a comp that Steven went to, and I was like, yo Steven, can I borrow your Squan? And he was like, yeah, you can borrow my Squan. And I just never gave it back. which was totally on accident. But then I went home to Indiana, and he was like, "Yo, you stole my swan." And I was like, "Oh shit, I'm going like back to Indiana. I'm never gonna see you again for like a minute." So then I just paid him for it because I stole his swan. But it's fine. It's still my main swan. It's a very good swan. Probably because Steven set it up. There's probably a reason for that. Ah. 5x5. Okay, we'll do some 5x5. I got PB on 5x5 last night. Actually, I got a 55, and it had parity. Although, if we do 5x5, hold on, I need to see like where the camera catches it. Cause hold on, I'm like waiting for it to update on stream. Cause I don't know, I might hold the 5x5 too low. Holy fuck, stream is so delayed. Oh my god. No, I just saw it live. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I hold it here. I think I need to move the camera down. Yeah. Let me adjust my camera so I can do 5x5. All right, that'll be good. This should put the 5x5 adequately in frame. Because I saw 5x5 like in my lap. I wish this chair didn't have like arms on. It'd be nice. It'd be like easier to do big cubes in. Because a lot of times I have to like rest my arms on the armrest because I hold the big cube in my lap. Okay. Also, now you guys get to see I have a pink blanket. I'm gonna wear it. No, like a lot of people solve at the table. I just like a lot of people also just find it like more comfortable to solve big cubes under the table. I used to solve over the table, and then I switched to under the table because somebody told me it like might help me, and then it did. So then I kept doing it, but it's not like required. We DNF. I'm not. That's not a DNF at home though. That's a 110 as far as I'm concerned. Bro. Was that solved like? If anybody who's watching, was that solved like in frame? That's like the only hard part about streaming big cubes. I just want to make sure people can actually see it solved. I solved that way faster than the 110 too. Am I buns? I might be buns. It was in frame. Cool. Thank you. Okay. This is an interesting scram. messed up. This solve is like really bad. Bro, where is the edge? Fuck. How was that solved? Last cross edge. What was it? Thank you. Well, yeah, the first two centers were like buns because on that solve, well, that solve was just kind of buns because I got through my cross edges and then I realized the yellow center wasn't solved. So I had to like, solve was like really chopped. I'm surprised that I got like, I got a pretty shit time on it, but I'm surprised it wasn't even worse, to be honest. Oh, this is a pretty nice frame though. That was pretty good. That was a 101. Oh, that's not bad at all. PR average is a 105, so 101's, that's very solid. I'm probably going to keep 5-5 for a little bit. I had a pretty good session going last night. I got PB single last night. I feel like I'm finally improving in 5-5 again. I was stuck at like 107 for forever. I think now we're like pushing that sub 105, which feels a lot nicer. Because that makes sub 1 feel attainable. Yeah, that solve was edges. That's like what makes or breaks my solves. I know like that's like, bro, everybody sucks at edges, but like for me that's really what it is. I should have Nicholas there. We got H perm. Yeah, I use T centers a lot actually. Especially on 5x5. I use them a lot. I use them more than most people probably, which might not necessarily be a good thing, but I do love a good T center. I try to do them on like 6x6 and 7x7 too when I see them. Because you can get like pretty creative with like different types of tees you can do on those. But I'm not like always good at seeing them. But I'm just trying to get better at that. My 5-5, like, tees can get like really good, especially at the start. A lot of times the tee is the easiest thing to find at the start for me. I just did a tee there. One-on-one, dude. See, I'm cooking now. I'm cooking. I'm locked in. Well, yeah, I'm never doing like 4 moves to build a tee. I would even say like 3 is pushing it. Well, no, three's because there's good triggers. But yeah, yeah, I know. But no, I like tees a lot when they come up, especially during like not like during last 4. They're also pretty good just because like they get pre-built a lot. And like on the last solve, another like setup I like. A lot of times when there's like not much good for a center, there'll be like a little tee, and it's pretty easy to extend like a big tee. I do that a lot. Wait, pause. The hole was pretty bad, but those last 4 edges were like actually very efficient. How do you one look more on Pyrrha? That's a good question. Like, I would say like the first step to one looking on Pyrrha like consistently, and I'm sure you already know this because everybody talks about this, but the first step is being able to just like plan what edge is gonna be at the bottom of your V. So like on this scramble, if I do like if I do like RU prime, RB prime, R prime, I know I'm gonna have a flipped edge. And like once you have the bottom edge, you can usually like recognize the L4E like while you're solving the Pyrrha. And that's like the first step to one looking, but then like once you're actually doing that, which you just said you are, the easiest way to like turn those into real one looks is be good at one looking like missing a piece. Like you should be able to recognize L4E by any 3 pieces because you only need 3 pieces to recognize L4E. So if you just choose what the hardest one is to plan and then don't plan that, you can recognize it from 3. And that's like real like way easier. You can also you can't like always do it from 2, but a lot of times you can like one look 2 and then like chicken sex the last one and then like usually be right. So I guess that's the next step in like the natural Pyrrha one look progression would just be like get good at one looking without tracking every piece, because you can track every piece minus one, and you should always do that. And that makes more of an effect than it sounds like it would, because it doesn't sound like it would do much, but I trust it does. Oh my god. Yeah, it's the exact same thing. Except Pura, it's like way easier to do it on. Pura's the easiest event to one look. Like, undoubtedly. Once you like understand it, one looking Pura is so much easier than one looking 2x2. Cause like dog, there's 6 pieces. Just like there's like that's all there is. It's 6 pieces. Like one looking Pura, I don't know. I couldn't do it for a really long time, and I know this like doesn't sound helpful, but one day I just unlocked it and then never looked back. And the same will happen to you, I am pretty sure. I feel like this is universal Pura experience. Well, universal like sprint event experience, to be honest. Bang! That's like PB2 or 3 right there. 56.75. That was a good one. Well, Pura, it's more than 6 stickers. But I was like making a joke. I was saying like, well, Skewb, like one looking Skewb is just different than like one looking Pura and 2x. Well, one looking Skewb is like more similar to one looking 2x2, but even more extreme. Cause like Pura, the idea of like memorizing triggers and using them to one look doesn't really exist, because Pura, it's just like so easy to trace stuff. And like the triggers that do exist just like come up like really often. And like 2x2, it's like tracing is so easy that you don't really need to like learn triggers, but if you're really fast you should. And Skewb, it's like tracing more than 2 moves is like low-key impossible, so you have to learn triggers. But I'm sure like once you're like a Skewber Supreme you can trace, but I don't think most people are. You could ask like Quinn Maloney or something, I don't fucking know. He's Skewber Supreme. Bro, where's Emery McFeeder when you need him? He would be, we're talking Skewb ball right now, he'd be like foaming at the mouth. we follow up a 36 or a 56 with a 112? Wanna race in Pira? Some point, I don't know, like, add me on Discord. It's just at my WCA ID. You're racing Pira. What do you average? $209? It's not bad. 1819? We're like not that far off. I'm like pretty washed. At my peak I was like 1.5. Now I'm like 1.6, 1.7 maybe. Uh, 5x5, I plan like, I try to plan my entire first center. Oh, you're welcome. I still use that as a mod too. I try to plan, if it's like a decent scram, I can plan my whole first center, but usually I plan like a 2x3. I plan at least a 2x3. There's no scenario that I don't get at least that. But then, if the 2x3 is like pretty easy, I can plan the whole center. But I'm never like planning into my second center. I'm not fucking Timon, bro. But I think my inspection's like not too bad. I think I'm worse at like pretty much everything else, probably, not gonna lie. What do you average on 5x5 if you're planning a whole center? It's pretty good. Or like a center and a bar. I can't do that. But I'm also like pretty shit at 5x5, so I assume you're just better than me. The scramble, or this salt is not going too hot, I'm not gonna lie. That's like, that was an encouraging solve, because that solve was like so shit. And it like wasn't even that bad of a time, so I must be getting better. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a pretty bad time. Like it was a solid 6 seconds worse than PR average. But like it should have been 15 seconds worse than PR average. You know what I'm saying? Like the I took the L and I took the L in a big way, but not in as big of a way as I usually do. It was a 111. And I averaged like, I mean PR average is 105. Okay, I got your friend request. Oh, I've seen you in Purist Solvers before. Alright. We can race sometime. Oh, okay. That was okay. 106. Bro, I had a Discord notification. Who's it from? Sorry. Sean Mack is being funny. Oh, you're heading to bed? Good night, brother. Well, wait, this is something so stupid. I just solved opposite centers. I actually might be stupid as fuck. Can I still get a good time on this? Oh my god. I didn't solve centers apparently. Oh my god, we're starting the recipe stage at 112. FTO? Alright, you know, I'll switch to FTO because I deadass just got a minute 21. So it might be time to switch to FTO. Also, not gonna lie, I've been slacking on my FTO practice. I am not sub 30 yet. I'm still pretty puns. So, but my goal for my first round, I have a round on January 2nd. So I'm hoping sub 30 would be nice, but I don't average it yet, so we'll see. I do this thing that's like really cute where a lot of times when solving FTO, not gonna lie, I just get confused. Like I was a 34, that was fine. But a lot of times like, especially in the last 2 centers, I just like don't know what to do and I just like spam moves until it's solved, which is kind of what happened on that solve. Like my FTO, F2, like intuition is still not, it's like not up to snuff. It really isn't. Like there, it just happened. Like right there, you see in like triples where I just like became stupid as fuck. Yeah, I saw that happen a lot too. But FTO is like so fun. I'm actually so glad this is getting added. When it like was announced that FTO was added, I didn't even know how I felt about it because I didn't even know how to solve one yet. I'm not gonna lie, but now I know how to solve one. FTO is like actually pretty peak. It was a sub 30. 29.68. I wasn't bad. Yeah, the color scheme is like, the way I like remember it is it's like, it's kind of the same as a Mega Minx, just like missing 4 of the colors, but like the order is like the same. You know, I don't know, but like also like I used to get the color scheme wrong like literally so much when I first started. Like every single solve I get the color scheme wrong, and eventually I just got like used to the color scheme and that stopped happening. But I used to do that so much, it's like completely get it wrong. Well, there's like, you can learn like quite a lot of Alex for FTO, honestly. Like you can learn 1-look triples, which is like, or like last 2 triples, which is like, it's like 180 Alex, and like it's definitely gonna be meta at some point to like know all of that. And then I think there's like another Alex that you can learn for like last bottom trip, but I'm not sure. But if you want to learn Alex, like now is the time to do it because people haven't like bothered to yet. So you'd be like ahead of the curve if you did it now. Because like the amount of people that know like 1-look last 2 triples is like so low for how many Alex it is. That was a 28. That was pretty good. 3 blinds. Let me finish my FTO sesh first. Let me get one more like FTO time in, and then we'll do 3 blinds solve. Okay. was a really bad last solve. Let me do one more FTO solve because I cannot end on a 39. That's just like actually not gonna happen. Last two triples is like I feel like the hardest part to like learn as a beginner, just because it's like very unlike anything else. It's most like skewed, to be honest. But I would recommend using. I was like really confused on it until I watched Chris Choi's tutorial, and that like really kind of cleared it all up for me. So if you're stuck on FTO, I would highly recommend Chris Choi. I think his tutorial was like the only one that made like full sense to me. Okay, that was like, well, it's just kind of like skewed in the fact that like you just like use sledges and hedges to reduce into like more basic cases, you know? So like if you understand how like a sledge on FTO works, you can solve triples. A sledge and a hedge. If you just know how they work, you can like use sledges and like setup moves and solve all triples. Okay, I need to end on like a good FTO time. I can't end on some bullshit. Because last two have been some bullshit. Oh, fuck. Dude, y'all seen what I did? I like really fucked this off. Sorry, I'm really delaying doing 3 blind, but like. I can't end on like a BS FTO, you know what I'm saying? I can't like give myself that like bad momentum. You know? It's very important. Yeah, that one was the color scheme. Usually the color scheme doesn't like trip me up anymore. That one was totally the color scheme. Okay, I'm like actually okay, whatever. We'll do a 3-1 solve. I'm not gonna like session 3-1 because like I don't want to do 3-1. But it was requested, and I am saying I'm doing every event, so. And I haven't done a 3-1 solve not sick. I'm like haven't done blind in so long. Alright, we're gonna do a 3-1 solve. I at least need to get a sub 50. If I can't even get a sub 50, I hope I get a sub 40, but if I can't even get a sub 50, I'm cooked. Hold on, I'm gonna move the camera like back up. There we go. 598 DNF. How much do I cringe when I see what the game Pyraminx? It's like less that it's cringe and it's more like I'm sad they wasted their money. Bro, my edges were tough. I'm getting some 50s, they're just not solved. Are we dead ass? Wait, let me do an audio memo example. It's really easy. Okay, this is audio memo. We're gonna pretend we already memoed corners. We're gonna read edges like a word, just straight up like a word, and then we're gonna execute the word back, okay? All right. Faux now, cod, bag, app queue. Faux now, bag, app. Something tells me we messed up because Q is not going to solve it. But that's the idea with audio. You just make a word and read it back to yourself. And it's really easy. Except I guess it's not that easy because I did just mess up trying to show you how it worked. But the idea is very simple. How do you not mix up letters? Practice. Like, you're gonna mix up letters. Try to, like, make up rules for how to tell, like, which letter's which. But, like, eventually, 3-style win, bro, I don't fucking know when I feel like practicing blind. Which, we'll see if that ever happens. It'll definitely happen once, like, I'm bad at blind again compared to my other events. But right now, like, big cubes hurt my sore way more than blind. Because that's why I got into blind in particular, is like, because it was hurting my sore because I was trash at it. And now I'm not bad at it anymore. So now I need to do big cubes instead because I'm shit at those now. Well, I should have them before, so I just really hate them, so I was procrastinating doing them. But like, each letter pair over time, you're just kind of gonna kind of know how that sound makes, or like what sound it makes. Like, for GA and GD, like, GD is really easy to make it be like God, right? So for GA, I definitely don't want to make it ga, because ga and God sound really similar. So GA is gay and GD is God. Like, you have to, like, Is that making sense? And then the other thing is like, for like some of the letters, just like use other letters. Like Q, I don't use Q, I use CH instead of Q. I use SH instead of X. Those are really common, but then the one I do that like most people don't do is instead of H, I use TH. Cause H, like when a word starts in an H or a sound starts in an H, it's pretty easy. Like in like audio, like HB would be like hab, right? Like that's really easy. Or hob, head, whatever. But like if something's like AH, how do I say that? Ah? Like that's stupid. How do I know what that means? So I say af, right? I make the H into a TH. Or like BH, how did I do that? Like bo, ba, like that just sounds like it's BO or BA. So I say bath instead. You know what I'm saying? I think that is like a useful trick that I haven't heard people talk about. But H can really trip you up in audio when it comes at the end. And to remedy that, I would do TH. Okay, now I'm gonna get a 3-blind success. Trust. Alright, okay, I got a 40.27 plus 2. I'm gonna call it quits on 3-blind because I don't want to do it. We're gonna do something else. I'm gonna go back to FTO. Just having fun with that. I do need to learn freestyle. I know it's like so easy, and for the longest time I've been like trying to decide whether or not my next project was gonna be learning CSP or freestyle. And if we're going by the logic of like, oh, which one would help my SOAR more, it would definitely be freestyle, because I'm ranked like 600 in 3-blind and big blind and like 300 in Swan. But CSP is just so much more fun, so I decided to do that instead. But then after that, I really need to learn freestyle because it's no excuse. It's too easy for me to not know it. Like, too many people know freestyle for me to just not know it. You know what I'm saying? It's embarrassing. That was one where, like, I'm sure it was literally just 3 corners at the end. Was, like, all I had to solve. And I had to, like, learn L5E. I know, like, part of it, but L5E is, like, it's not that useful. TL4E is more useful. I need to learn that, and before I learn L5E. And I only know, like, I don't know all of TL4E. I don't even know, like, I probably know a quarter. What was I gonna say? I don't even know, fuck it. Ah, fuck. God fucking damn it. I hate when I do shit like this. When you get the case, it's like, you know. Well, I know what's interesting is I know like edges is actually supposed to be like the easier part of freestyle, at least from what I've heard. Because I am with you. I also think corners, like from what I've looked at, it seems easier to me. So I actually agree with you. But most people think edges are easier, which makes sense. because corners have 3 different sides of the sticker that you have to account for in terms of orientation. Where edges only have 2, and EO is something that's like really easy to define. Whereas like corner orientation is kind of weirder. So I don't know why corners are easier for us, because edges really should be easier. But I'm with you. Okay. Ah, fuck. Bro, look at what I did. I don't even know how that happens. I did some bullshit, bro. I'm at the stage in FTO where it's like, I mess up enough that like I don't even bother finishing the solve. I low key just do scramble on top of it because I'm fake and I cheat. Okay. Wait. Hold on. I miscalculated a lot and I need to understand why it didn't work. Okay, I see. Bro, I did the U-perm. That would have been a sub 30. I did the U-perm, or whatever the fuck. Like the 3 thing. No, you shouldn't learn anything like, bro, the only thing I knew when I first became sub 2, I didn't even know ML40. Like, you don't need to learn, until you can one look like 90% of your solves, don't even think about anything but L40. Well, Pura, the good thing for you is Pura is like the easiest event to get good at because everyone is so dog shit at it. So, getting your Pura ranks up, not gonna be that hard. Like, getting to like sub 4, like, so easy. And that like already gives you a pretty decent rank. See, I had the opposite problem. Pura, at one point, Pura was the only thing I'm good at. Which is pretty tragic, because Pura has like, there's like actually no skill in Pura. So it's like embarrassing when Pura is your best thing. Which like, it still is my best thing. But now I'm just like, less bad at everything else. Especially now that like, Clock is gone, like, Pura is actually like, the brain dead event again. Well, like, it's because people hate Pura, which, like, I also hate Pura. But they don't want to practice it because they don't like it. And that's, like, a lie. I do, like Pura, but I hope it's not my best event one day. Because having Pura as your best event is, like, really embarrassing. I want Square One to be my best tonight. I think Square One's gonna be. I mean, I'm already top 100 for Squan single, but I think it's gonna be my next top 100 average, or at least I hope it is. If it's not Squan, it'll be 2x2 because like I am capable of that. But bro, competing in 2x2 is fucking impossible. It's so hard. Bro, I messed up. Look at this shit, bro. Like, what did I do? This is embarrassing. Oh my god, I did it again? Dude. Are we dead? Are we dead, butt? Do 2x2? Let's go! I was waiting for somebody to say that event. Hi, Quinn. Okay, that was a warm-up solve. Bruh. What the fuck? Dog. Bro, Quinn, you should clip that. I want to. Bro, where'd the other piece go? I don't know where it went. The little inner piece. Where'd it go? Oh no. I might have to switch 2x2s. I'm on my hands and. Oh, here it is. I found it. Yeah, somebody clip that and send it to me, please. That was funny as fuck. Bro, that shit just broke. I planned a good little solution. I one-looked it, had the finger tricks fucking dialed. My 2x2 had other plans. Okay. Also, bro, pre-made CBL, not doing that. I'm not seeing that shit, buddy. I barely know what CBL is. Bro, I thought I was real slick with that. I thought I was a real slick canceling. Okay, wait, why did that cancel not work? We did that. Am I stupid? Yes, I am stupid. Okay, cool. That was what it was supposed to look like. Bro. See, when I actually solve it, it's a 1.4. Just most of the times, I don't solve it. Are we seeing the issue with my 2x2 solving here? Also, I'm struggling right now. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, most of the times I just, like, start doing the EG. How do I feel about the GAN 17? I feel like I've never tried it, so I don't fucking know. But I also feel like it's a GAN cube, so it's probably not going to be that good. Bro, you're doing Pura? Why? The fuck? Why are you doing that? Bro woke up and decided he fucking hated himself. Dude, I'm like, actually, when I solved it, it's literally straight 1-4. It's unlocked. Pura bad. True. Bro. My sprint event sword could be goated if they removed clock. Oh, wait. I need a mulligan on that one. Bro, Quinn, you can get sub 2 so easy. I don't understand how you're not already. You're like so good at every event. Sub 2 on Pura is like actually the most overrated thing of all time. Like, please lock in. I'm dead. I'm dead butt right now too. I'm actually dead butt. Dude, look at this history. Excluding the times that like I got a 5 and didn't enter it. 1-4, 1-4, 1-4, 1-4, 1-4, 2-0, 1-4, 1-4. We're consistent. Dude, I know I'm locked. This one's not gonna be a. Ooh, wait, never mind. It might be. That should have been a sub 1. That canceled so much in the PBL. And I just like. Bro, I was actually grinding like 2x2, like kind of a lot for Nat. Because I was like, I know I'm gonna choke and not make Pura finals. I was 1 spot off. So I would like to be able to make 2x2 finals. And bro, I like low-key almost did. I wasn't even that far off. Bro. I'm still not like good. I'm still like maybe 1-6. But I really want to be my PR. It's like so old in buns. 153, bro. Isn't that like the number Elias was stuck at for like 6 or 7 trillion years? That's pretty consistent for 6x6. Yeah, it's pretty consistent. This scramble's buns. There's no blocks. When there's no blocks, I tend to not do very good. I'm gonna do some bullshit. You ready? Okay, I got a 2.9. That ends my run of good solves. Old and buns? No, Gramps is just old. He's actually pretty good though. Unfortunately. That's just not solved. I don't know. What was I trying to do there? W bullshit? Yeah, that was W bullshit, dude. I should have just done a different solution. I should have done it from this angle. Bro, I was trying to do DR. I was locked in, to be honest. One looking 2x2 is so hard. Like compared to Pyrrha, I'm like, I might just like be a pussy ass bitch. Like that's probably what it is. But like that. Two eight, counting. Let's go. That was okay. So those two solves, the first one was a 2.8 and the second one was a 1.3. And the only thing different about the two solutions is the 2.8 had a u prime at the end. Other than that, they were these identical moves. That was like so far from solved. Hi Mason. M cubes 47. Mr. Mason. This is a good scramble. I fucked it up. What do you mean I decided to one look? I didn't like decide to and just started. But like when I started one looking like consistently, I was like already close to sub 2. Probably. I can't one look this for shit. It's really bad. It's 4 moves. I don't know why I'm so ass. Oh wait, I see it. I don't like the scramble. There's like too much going on. Oh wait, no, I found it. Fuck! That was almost like... You saw the vision though? It was really clean solved, super nice turning, super perfect everything. And then we just ended in a Y turn because I'm goated. But you saw the vision though. You saw what I was after. Oh my god, wait, how did I need to not miss one look, a 3 move layer. 4, I guess. What the fuck ever. Oh wait, I understand it now. There we go. What's up, Emery's dad? It's very tough. Emery's dad, I got fired from my job today. That was really tough. It was more like an honorable discharge, but it was pretty tough. It was because I was hired as a teacher, and you're not allowed to hire 19-year-olds as teachers in the state of Indiana. But my workplace did it anyway, and they got audited today, and they found everything illegal my workplace does. Nah, it's just, I work for like a really illegal school, and I knew like they were probably gonna end up getting shut down by the government, and the government was auditing them today, and they realized they employed a 19-year-old, which is like so not allowed. So I was just like, yeah, Elliot, you gotta go, and I was like, yeah, I figured you guys weren't supposed to have hired me, like... I didn't care at all. I was about to quit anyway. 'Cause I go back to college soon. But dude, Growing Minds Educational Services LLC in Fort Wayne, Indiana is like actually like unironically like a money laundering operation. Like I'm not even joking. And that was my job this summer, was a teacher at this school that's like a front for Carlos Brooks's drug money. He's about to go to jail for strangling his wife in front of minors, so he's a type of guy that should be owning a school. Fuck that guy, bro. That was funny. But that's the guy I worked for this summer, who hired me illegally, apparently. Dude, you've never seen anybody make like 5 moves to Wyvern look that sexy. I didn't really teach like a certain subject. I mostly like tutored kids. Yeah, it'll look interesting on my resume. I like basically what the school was it was like an alternative summer school for kids that have been incarcerated. Like most of my kids already had like a criminal record, and they couldn't go to any other school, so they got referred to Growing Minds through DCS. So I kind of just like a lot of them already had like a curriculum from like an online high school, and I just helped them with that, pretty much. And then the ones that didn't, I had to just like pretty much come up with shit. It was pretty underfunded, and again, it was essentially, well, it like literally was a front to launder this dude's drug money. I don't know, the whole situation like pretty messy. Like the entire school is like everything that they like offer on the website is just like not what the school has because it's a scam. And when I applied to work there, they basically lied to me about what it was. There's a lot of shady shit going on at that place. I'm glad to no longer be a part of it. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. The lady that hired me got like fired like the second I started working there, which was like immediately red flag, but whatever. Fuck. But if you look up Carlos Brooks Fort Wayne, that was my boss. And you can like see pretty clearly that he's about to go to jail for strangling his wife in front of minors, and he owned a school. So pretty shitty guy. Not gonna lie. I got a lot of stories out of that job though. That was a good thing. I got into a police chase on my second day. That was pretty tough. That was good. That was a good solve. 1-3. Probably not gonna stay streaming for that much longer to have other shit I need to do. I'm not ending yet, I'm just letting y'all know. Fuck. It's already 4? What the fuck? That's pretty good. 4 in the PBL. Bro, scramble buns. Not gonna lie. This scramble is buns. No, my school starts, like, NYU starts September 2nd, I think. So, I still have a little while. This is about to be a fire solve, by the way. Lock in. God damn it. 0.98, but I DNF to Jason because I'm stupid as fuck. Yeah, that shit was not a Nicholas twin. I don't know what you were thinking. Okay. What's my real solution on this scramble? That was like peak 2-gens, man. That was fun. It was like 5 move, like RU prime, R prime, UR, U2, triple soon. That shit was gas. Definitely the most efficient thing I could have done there too. Surely. Fuck. You kinda wanna go to NYU? What do you wanna major? I think you should. NYU's a pretty tough school. If you need help with your application, I'm experienced in applying to NYU. Hit me up. Fuck. I got in regular decision, no waitlist, so they liked my app. $114, $138. Can we turn this into a good average? Immediately get a no bar scramble? That's tough. That's cool. That's real nice. So I got a 1.9, so the average is like still alive, even if I count that. Okay. $134 BPA. If I count on 114. Not looking likely. Hey, I got a 1.2 on that shit though. 137 average, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Who's Discording me right now? Bro, every single Mid-Atlantic kid is sending me their fucking Discord server, bro. I joined the Leland Pack Discord server because I fuck with Leland Pack, bro. And then, like, because the Mid-Atlantic region is the way it is, it just turned out to be, like, the worst server I've ever joined. Bro, what? Like, which is annoying because some of the Mid-Atlantic kids like Milan is like a funny little goober and like Leland's chill. But then like I just get in a Discord server and it's like the most insufferable set of people I could possibly imagine. I'm like, oh my god, bro, actually kill me. Hold on, I'm getting dementia because how the fuck does this EG1 work? Bro, Milan is so funny. For somebody that's like actually 2 years old, he's hilarious. Usually little kids don't like develop a good sense of humor. But like I think Milan was like born with one. He's like funny, bro. Okay, I figured it out. I did not. Bro, I'm actually, like, that UG1 case, I just, like, whenever I get it in a solve, the cube is not solved at the end. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I'm so stupid. But... Wait, Mr. Will Lavoie. Will you come? That didn't come out right. Pause. Rewind. I'm the president of NYU Cube Club this year, and I am in charge of organizing the NYU comps. Will you be in attendance? They'll be at NYU. Probably at Kimmel. Although, if I could get them to be anywhere but Kimmel, I would love that. That solve had a D move in it. That was a 1-7, and that bitch had a D move in it. I did like UR2D in the PBL. What's up? What's up, Can Uzun? I don't know how to say your last name. That's my bad. I tried my best. You will not 8 hours? Yeah, it's probably gonna be a shit comp anyway. That's probably the right call. But, damn, I was hoping. (102 + 2). That's pretty good. It was like Hedge, Nicholas, YouTube. But I saw it as like a cancel into that one case. Shitty. First name, the C is like a J. Okay, interesting. Thank you. I like Seabrook Open. It's probably in like some bullshit place in New England is the problem. That's not that easy for me to get to. I'm probably pulling up to New England Champs. If you're pulling up to New England Champs, I'm probably pulling up to that. Bro, Seabrook Open is in New Hampshire, dog. Oh, but it's got so many events. Where in New Hampshire is this? If it's, I'll consider it. Hold on, because this is, I saw New Hampshire and I was like, ain't no fucking way, but this is really good events and it's 2 days. It's only like one round of each event, but it's so many events. I want to go. It's a 2-hour drive from my aunt's house. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I'll bookmark it, because I am intrigued. But probably not. Bro, that is annoying. Is it like a good, but like the comp's probably not gonna like, it's probably not gonna be like stacked at all, because people are gonna be in the chance. Oh, I guess you live in Canada, the comps are never stacked. Damn. Yeah, that's like, if you're an organizer, that is like pretty annoying. Bruh, I'm pretty annoyed about something. There were those like Liberty Science Center comps that got announced in New Jersey, and there was like an A and a B. And I was gonna go to B, the one with Pira, but then Steven was like, oh, no, you shouldn't, because that day, the day of B, there's gonna be another comp that has Pira, so you should just go to A and then go to the one with Pira. So I did that. I just signed up for A, and then both of them are full now, and then Steven just was like, oh yeah, that comp's not happening anymore. So I just like skipped, I'm just not getting Pira rounds for like actually no reason and doing bullshit events instead, and I'm annoyed about it. Bro, what are we doing? Like, want to do a different event. I'm sick of 2x2. I'm gonna. One comp this summer, that's tough. That's a Canada moment because I've had so many. I'm sorry. Wait, was your only comp Knack? I just realized Knack was this summer and you were at that. Was your only comp Knack? FTO, I'm like kind of buns. I was like 30. I don't know, like, I don't even know one look TCP yet. Or one look, like, I don't know, like the thing that's like 18 hours that people earn, that's like the fucking, like 2 look trip. I don't fucking know. I don't know it yet. But I got FTO scheduled for January 2nd in Toledo, Ohio, so I gotta lock in. I want at least sub 30 on that at that comp. Cause like if I can't even get sub 30, that's just embarrassing, bro. That was clean. That was a 6.5. Streaming all day or yapping random politics and brain rot server. So your delegates are like man-child Discord mods. That's cool. The Midwest has one of those too, and his name is like Shane, which is pretty annoying because he is like one of the biggest, like most important delegates. But yeah, we have those too. Actually, I think Shane quit being a delegate, so maybe we don't have a Discord mod delegate anymore. Holy buns. I like messed up everything on myself. Oh, fuck. But the Discord mod delegate that we have, the only comp I ever went to where he was a delegate, he just like did nothing the entire time. So like when you talk about like a Discord mod delegate, that's like actually what I'm picturing. Is that correct? Like he was like actually useless. He would like yell at people to do things and then would do nothing. Not the worst delegate in the Midwest, we all know who that is. I should shut up. I should shut up because I'm too petty. That was fun. Same rounds of FMC and 3x3, dog. That's so cooked. Bro. 3 FF. Wait, so you're skipping New England champs for 3 attempts FMC. I'm so sorry. That's so dick. Bro. That's all like could have been so good if I was better. Oh, okay. I thought that was when you were like skipping New England champs for. I was like, oh my god, bro. $5 for. Wait, if you put it like that, it sounds less bad. That doesn't even sound like that bad. Because of like, if I was an FMC main, I'm totally paying $5 for an official attempt. I pay $5 for a pure round. When you put it like that, a Loki sounds less bad. $5 get a bad scramble, bro. $5 get a bad set in the sprint event. It's the same thing, bro. And if you can't drop $5 on a FMC attempt, you probably shouldn't be queuing. You should probably be getting a job. Like straight up. Cause like $5 in today's economy, that's like 1.2 McChickens. That's really not that much money. Because if we're complaining about $5 from students, use your money up. Well, still, $40 for an 8-round comp is like, you would pay that without even thinking about it, and that's $5 a round. And an attempted FMC is like the same amount of schedule time as a round. So I actually feel like that's like pretty reasonable. What's up, Britannia Turtle GD? That was gas. Hey, Mom. Oh, Mom just got home. That was like W multi-slot, but L everything else. Okay. This solve is not gonna count. I did some fuck shit. I was dipping and gapping during that one. I'm not gonna even lie to you. That was good. Bro. You ever just getting 11 on 3x3 as a 19-year-old? and you're like, I need to get my money up. Holy fuck. Yeah, but you're not a 19-year-old. You don't have to get your money up if you get a 12. You just need to practice more. If it's me, it's like, damn, I'm a whole ass adult getting 12s on 3x3. It's like, even getting an 8, it's like, I need to get my money up, bro. W pseudo slot. We're getting better at that. I mean, I've been getting better at that for a minute, but we're finally getting there, you know what I'm saying? I think I should have just ignored the block and not tried to do next cross. I think it made me slower on that one. Because that cross was really easy and I like forced it, I think. Dude, 8-6 with a corner twist? That was kind of fire. Like, is that not a higher quality solve than like a 7-6 no twist? You know? OH? That's like asking me if I want to like shoot myself in the face, give birth, and then have it die immediately. I'm not gonna lie. You can't tell I'm not a big OH fan. But my next comp does have OH at it, so I can do some OH. I actually did do OH last night. I was practicing this event. I just really hate it. And I got a good PR average, so I actually just don't have to worry about it for a little while. My PR average is like mid-13, and I'm like barely sub-15. If I am at all, to be honest. Although, the scramble is weird. Saved by the ZB. I just pre-AUF'd, rotated, and still had to post-AUF. I might be fucking stupid as shit. That's like pretty good at OH compared to what the 3x3 is. I'm like, I average like 15 on OH, and I average like 7 on 3x3. Or like in the 7s. Not 7 flat. Like, I just got an 18. Like, genuinely got an 18. Actually, A-perms only suck if you have a skill issue, which means both of us had a skill issue. At least that's what I've heard. At one point, I might have been sub 14. Like, when I got my PR average, it was like plausible for me to get that. I've just gotten worse. I don't know what it is. I just like actually hate OH so much. It's like one of my least favorite things I could possibly do with my time. I'm not even joking. Like, if it gets to the point in the session where I find myself wanting to do OH, that usually means I should like stop cubing and like do my homework. Is usually what that means, because I'd rather do homework than OH, like straight up. That was fine. That was until I fumbled AUF. It was pretty good. I got 13. Could have been a 12. What's up, Magic Bean 6-7? That's fine. 14. There's some serious slotting in there too. Okay. Can you tell I messed up the G perm? Is this apparent, to anyone? Actually, really, that G perm is weird. The this one GC perm, because this is my slowest PLL OH. I'm so bad at it. Like, because like doing it with RUD is like really awkward, and then RUF is just like kind of shit. But like doing RUD OH on this alg is actually so fast. I don't know why OH makes it so much better, but it's like one of my better OH PLLs, and I hate it with one or with two hands. like that OLCP. If you get these corners for double sexy, you can do like. It's good. Looking kind of like doing alright. 11-14. A second worst in PR average, but yes, I hate OH. OH is my least favorite event by like a lot. Well, now that clock's removed, it used to be clock, but now it's OH. Actually, that's not even true. I like clock more than OH. I can't even lie. I hate clock. I like it more than OH. But OH is also like, I don't think I would like clock even if I was good at it. OH, I crashed out, yeah. I was probably because I was doing OH, bro. I'm not gonna even lie. I was probably just upset that I was even there. My bad. But it's like, to be fair, OH, I think if I was good at it, I would think it was like the most fun event ever invented. There's a lot of championship comps that are 3 days. You're gonna have to be more specific than that. Sorry. Because recently I've been to like Great Lakes champs, I've been to Heartland champs, I've been to like New Hampshire champs and shit. NAC wasn't even 3 days, NAC was 4 days. Oh yeah, wait, let's look at how I did on OH at Great Lakes after this solve. I'm pretty sure I did pretty bad. So you probably judged a pretty terrible solve. Got Jack, bro. I'm bored, bro. There ain't nothing to do with Fort Wayne, Indiana. I am bored. I'm still live. How long have I been live for, by the way? Holy shit, I've been live for. I don't even know how to check. I'm live for like damn near 3 hours. That's crazy. Oh my god. I need to go live. Yeah, how do I do an OH at Great Lakes? How do I do? Wait, not edit my. Oh, get my email off of there. I don't want y'all emailing me. How did I do at OH? Oh yeah, holy shit, I did really bad at Great Lakes. I got, yeah, it's in 2.5 hours. Yeah, I got an 18, then a 15, then a 20, then a 13, then a 17. So, if I was upset about it, it was probably the third solve, because that shit was a 20. And low-key, that's not acceptable. I mean, I've been gifting and gapping here, and I don't think I've gotten a 20. I think my worst solve so far has been like an 18. Well, I was probably like, I probably wasn't even mad that I did bad, because I do bad in like most OH rounds, and I don't like care about my OH results, really. But I was probably annoyed because that 20 probably meant that I couldn't make finals. That was probably why I was annoyed. Because I can't imagine getting annoyed over an official OH solve for like any other reason. Although I totally believe that I did. I get annoyed at a lot of things. Especially at comps. Comps are like Top 10 most annoying places. Can't lie. Oh my god, this NPerm, bro. I need to learn like an actual OHL because that shit just took me 6 seconds. That was so saved by just having a 2-gen ZBLL that I knew. Bro, my next event is probably going to be ending stream, because I've been going for 2 hours, dog. But maybe I'll do some Pure to end it. Should I just like get an arm in the stream? Alright, I'll do Pyrrha for like a little bit, and then I'm gonna stop, because my thingies are getting tired and I want to eat. Is this even the right Pyrrha mix? Hold on. Nah, it'll be close enough. Nah, Scuba's fun. I agree with that guy. Scuba's fun. Pyrrha's fun. Not gonna lie, but Scuba's pretty fun. I do like Scuba. This is a really interesting scramble. I want to retry that. Bro, 2x2? Nah, bro. Low-key, 2x2 is like my least service primitive. Besides like clock, but that doesn't count anymore. Bro, did you see that tip at the end? That shit was cringe. Get sub 1. I need a good scramble for that. But I already have a sub 1 officially, so I'm set in that department. That was a really weird scramble. I could have canceled further, but I was too scared. So. Bro, like, this is how I know I need to like stop, because I'm starting to like become terrible. This is not the same scramble. I misscrambled one of those times. I misscrambled the first time. Okay. Yeah, shit's like, alright. But like, my turnings is so ass. I'm getting a new Pyrrha, actually, let's check. Still coming on Friday? Still still coming on Friday. I'm meeting a Pura tomorrow, and I'm so excited because this Pura is so fun. All my Puras are bad, and I'm like, I did bad my last count. I like wasn't even mad because like just my hardware is like so shit. But finally getting a new Pura. Okay, try this scramble. Okay. Yeah, this is a pretty good scramble. I got 0.999. I can definitely get better than that though. I want to retry that because that was like uber chopped. Okay, second try I got 0.78. I got 0.78 second try. I want to sub WR this. 0.77. I can get better than that. It's like, wait, is there like any better solution? No, certainly not, right? Because like, wait, there's like something else here. You can do like that, but that's like weird. It's probably better to do this. 7, 8. I think like, this is definitely a WR scramble. If I just do it with no tips, I can get WR. Yeah, 0.71 no tips. Yeah, I can show you exactly how I execute it. So I think like the way I do it is like pick up and then like tip like that and then that. But there's also like, you can also do like, there's like no reason to do it, but the other solution is on like red. You can do like R prime, L prime, R2 prime, L, R, L prime, R. You can do like 2 moves to 3 cycle ML40. But that's like, that's probably like one move. But it's technically the same moves, so that's like why it's fine. It's just the same moves from the middle, but it's like you have to do the old moves, so it's kind of less good. Okay, I think I'm gonna go because it's like almost dinner time, and I want to eat dinner. And I want to respond to McPeter on Discord. Okay. Bye bye guys. Thanks for watching stream. I had fun today. 7 people are watching. Holy fuck. Damn. Alright. Next time on live is probably like once I move into my dorm. So it'll be a minute. Give me a couple weeks. Alright. Bye bye y'all.